Hi everybody, Matthew Turnage here. Well, recently Tony Bramwell posted on Facebook about the impending release of the Let It Be 50th Anniversary Deluxe box set, and he shared in that post that we should expect the release to come on October the 15th. Of course, nothing official has been posted yet, but several other people in the VC have commented on that. I thought I would hold off on saying anything about it until we had the official announcement, mainly because I wanted to comment on what was going to be included in the package. But as I've sit here and thought about it and seen other channels talking about looking forward to this release. I'm definitely looking forward to this release, and I thought it might be fun before we get an official announcement to kind of talk about what I'd like to see in the package. Now, what Tony posted was that it would be a 5-disc set. So I'm going to join in with those, assuming that those will be 4 CDs and 1 Blu-ray disc. And the CDs will include one disc will be the Giles Martin remix. We've already gotten pretty substantial hints that one disc will be the Glenn Johns Get Back, or one of the 2 versions of Glenn Johns Get Back album, and then that would leave us 2 CDs for outtakes, sessions, alternate takes and mixes. And I think that sounds like a really good package. I hope that they take it just a little bit further than that. One of the things that was really interesting about the John Lennon Plastic Ono Band box set that we got was the Blu-rays included some exclusive audio that had not been included in the CDs. They really gave us a ton of audio content across those 6 CDs. But they added to the Blu-rays the full extended jams that were edited down to make Yoko's Plastic Ono Band album. So I hope that the Beatles will take a clue from that and give us some additional content on the Blu-rays that might not fit on the CDs. I think again, those 2 CDs of outtakes and alternate takes or whatever will be great, but there's so much audio recorded from these sessions. Now, not all of it's going to be of interest, but they could include a bit more on the Blu-rays. Things that might be a little quirky, things that they might not normally want to release on a CD, but they can throw it in as a bonus on the Blu-ray. Especially for the hardcore fans, because let's face it, most of the people who are going to be shelling out for a box set of Let It Be are going to be hardcore Beatles fans. Also, looking back at the previous 3 box sets, they've included, outtakes and things from the other singles recorded during the era. So, like we got other takes and things of Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane on the Sgt. Pepper's set. The White Album set, we got Hey Jude, we got Lady Madonna, The Inner Light, those tracks. And then on Abbey Road, we got The Ballad of John and Yoko, Old Brown Shoe. So on this one, of course, we will definitely get, I'm sure, in some form, Don't Let Me Down on there. I mean, it's impossible to imagine that not being included. But the other non-album track that was released sort of during the Let It Be era, of course, was the B-side to the single Let It Be, You Know My Name, Look Up the Number. And so I hope they'll remember that track too, and even though that track has a long history, going all the way back to 1967 of being worked on here and there, I hope they'll give us some sort of like in progress versions of it, or prior to certain overdubs or different things, kind of see how that track develops, because it's such a weird and wonderful track and I love it, and I hope we'll get something from that on those 2 CDs as well, in addition to hopefully a lot more stuff on the Blu-ray. Outside of that, in the package, one of the things I'm really looking forward to is the book. I love the great hardcover books we've gotten in all these, detailing, the development of the album, going track by track on the recording process. I'm certain we'll get that just like we have on the other ones. I hope we will get the content from the original book that came with the boxed Let It Be in the UK back in 1970. I once saw, and I don't remember if it was on a regular video, maybe it came up in one of his live chats, but I remember Mean Mr. Mayo saying he hoped they did not do a reproduction of the book because he wanted to maintain the collectability of the original. And I'm sympathetic to that. I hope what they will do is maybe not necessarily give us a straight facsimile of the original book, but include the contents of the book. You know, perhaps as part of the stuff they normally include, just have a larger book, and that would be one section of the book would be reproducing those pages. Or if they do it as a separate book, that it would be a hardcover as opposed to the softcover original, to kind of set it apart, but still get all those great photos and everything that was included in the original book. And then, of course, you know, there's always room for other little bits of memorabilia, maybe some, you know, reproductions of promotional items and things. I hope they'll throw a few of those in there for us. We, you know, they kind of went a little bit light on that with Abbey Road, although the previous albums had mainly included, you know, things that had been included in the original. So with the White Album, we've got a reproduction of the poster and the portraits, and of course the Sgt. Pepper included the cutouts, but it also included a reproduction of the poster that inspired Being for the Benefit of Mr. Kite, and a poster that retailers had on display. So I hope, similar to the Sgt. Pepper set, we'll get a few little, you know, knickknacks, promotional items. You know, it might be fun to get a reproduction of Paul's press Q&A for the McCartney album that preceded Let It Be and announced the breakup of the Beatles, although I don't think they would include that since it was for McCartney. I don't think they would include that in a Beatles set, but I think it would be hilarious if we got that in there as well. But anyway, that's just some of the things I'm looking forward to in the set. I hope are included in the set. Let me know your thoughts. What are you looking forward to in this set? I know I've seen online some people say, oh, I hope they include the original film on the Blu-ray. I don't think that's going to happen. I think we'll get a Blu-ray release of the original film at some point around the same time the Peter Jackson Get Back documentary is released. In fact, I could see it being a bonus on a box set, a Get Back box set that will include all 6 hours of that documentary, and then also have the original Let It Be to kind of go along with it, especially since Peter has described Get Back as being a companion, that they aren't using any of the same footage or very limited amounts of the same footage in Get Back, so that it doesn't replace Let It Be, but it goes alongside Let It Be. So for me, it makes sense to release that film when they release the Get Back project on Blu-ray, probably sometime next spring or summer. But anyway, that's some of the things I'm looking forward to in this set. I'm looking forward to the announcement. It sounds like the announcement's going to be August 26th, so I'll be waiting with bated breath. And when we find out what we actually are getting, I'll let you know my thoughts. We'll see how it compares to the things I'm looking forward to. And in the meantime, let's spin the old record a few times and get ourselves in the mood to hearing this great album again, perhaps in a whole new context. Thanks for watching.